mental health journey goes back a long way. The earliest time I sought help was in my early 20s. That was following a really particularly difficult time I had when I was at university. There were 3 bereavements of people I knew quite close together, in addition to the stress of university. I was training as a nurse at the time, and that was the first time that I was on medication. That was the first time that I needed to be referred for some talking therapy, some counselling, and it did help. And actually, then I thought that would probably be it. I'd have been about 20 years old then. I'm 38 now, and what I've learned so far is that this doesn't leave you. It doesn't go away. It keeps coming back. The biggest part of the battle for me is accepting that, and in doing so, life throws lots of things at you. I've had a lot of things thrown at me in my life so far, most of it in the last 10 years, but almost through accepting that stuff goes wrong, but also accepting that I've got a mental health condition, it helps me to cope with it and helps me to make the changes I need to make in order to live my life.
Speaking of that though, how vital was it you recognizing that you've got mental health and you knowing that you had to speak up?
I think it's vital in the sense of you need to accept certain things if you're going to be able to live with them. So if you work in Sheffield, you accept you're going to be stuck in a queue of traffic on your way to work and you need to leave half an hour earlier. With mental health, you need to accept that there are going to be times when you feel anxious, you feel depressed, you feel low, and that could come about at any time. It may even come about at a time when you've got something quite exciting on during the day. You know, you still could feel low that morning. So acceptance is key to the start of almost being able to fulfill your life to the most, really.
As you mentioned, your mental life began when you were in your early 20s. Will you say there was as much support then as there is now? Because now people are encouraged to talk, and you know, the stigma is kind of reduced, if I may put it that way.
Yeah, I think it's reduced now. I think the services that are available now are better. I think there's more. It's accepted more now. It helps with people opening up. It helps by people in the public eye opening up. Celebrities have been opening up. They've been giving their version of events. And I think because more people are saying, you know, I have this condition, or I have these thoughts, I have these feelings, really the government's got little choice but to then provide services for people. I've been very well supported. I've been lucky. I've had lots of different types of talking therapies, ranging from 7-week programs to 20-week programs, and in each of their own rights, they've all been useful. I'm on medication. I'm on, I think, my 4th or 5th different type of medications. That's almost been a bit of a trial and error, but the GPs have always been very supportive of that. And for me, 38, still having the condition, I feel better supported now than I did 20 years ago.
Now you've come out of it, or as you mentioned, you are still on medication, but you are far more better compared to like 20 years ago. And now I believe part of the reason why you are speaking to me is the reason because you're wanting to help other people who might be suffering from what you've suffered from. So what kind of advice can you give to people who are going through the same journey that you went through?
If you find that you're having any kinds of thoughts that you think you may be anxious or depressed, any type of mental health condition, problems with eating, problems with sleeping, stress, talking, opening up to someone, whether it's a health professional. If you don't feel you can speak to a health professional at the moment, speak to parent, brother, sister, friend, neighbour. That's the first step. Talking to someone, tell them how you're feeling. Speak to more than one person and really explore the feelings that you're having. almost become. For me, you need to get into a position where you're almost owning those feelings and you're not disregarding them. If you disregard the feelings and don't accept them, I think that's when you will almost struggle to really tackle